Hey, let me talk to you about tofu skins, right? Let's make some vegan soul food recipes from tofu skin. Firstly, let me tell you where you get it. The Asian market in the frozen section here. See how big it is? It's huge sizes, but they also have smaller sizes as well. It might be called bean curd sheets. It might be called tofu skins. It might be called tofu sheets. And they also have it dried, so you can get it like this as well. Now let's get into these recipes. I saw the O'Neill's Way make a chicken wing with Alfredo Cajun sauce, and I decided to veganize it. And let me tell you, this thing was so good. I used my soy sheets. Now, last month, using soy sheets got me in so much trouble with those vegan chitlins, but I'm back again, internet. You haven't stopped me. I'm still using it. King oyster mushroom is going inside of this as a little pieces to help it have the structure of a wing. I use a little seasoning bath of mushroom seasoning, onion, garlic, and jalapeno. Then I put all my yuba sheets inside, my soy sheets, and also my king oyster mushroom. Drained it all out, let it cool. And then I carefully wrap my yuba sheets around my king oyster mushroom and set those all aside. Now, I took a seasoned wet batter. It needs to be like pancake-like consistency. Then put that into a dry batter. And then I set those all aside, make the shape really good, and put it inside of some grapeseed oil and let that fry up nice and golden brown. For my Creole, look at that. See how golden brown? For my Creole sauce, I just used the Holy Trinity, some coconut milk, some Creole seasoning, and then I just let that reduce. And that was a beautiful sauce to put with those wings, and baby, so good. I made vegan smothered chicken last night, and let me tell you, it was so soothing to my soul. It was a cold, wet day, so it felt so good, even better than when my mother used to make it when I was a little girl, when she made real chicken, real smothered chicken. I didn't like it back then even because I wanted all my chicken fried. Anyway, this vegan smothered chicken is amazing. I shredded some king oyster mushrooms, some jackfruit, then I sauteed some onions, some peppers, seasoned it up with onion powder, garlic powder, and Creole seasoning, and a little thyme. Then I sauteed that mixture together, and I used it inside of this ingredient called yuba, which is a soybean curd sheet. I stripped that and put my little filling inside and rolled them up until I made a bunch of little vegan chicken, vegan chicken thighs, okay? Then I browned them off on each side and made a little bath to braise them in. So I put a little mushrooms, shallots, and garlic in there with a little bit more seasoning, better than bouillon chicken seasoning. And then I cooked that slow for 300 for 2 hours. And then I put a little slurry inside to make the gravy, put it on brown rice. And this thing was so good. Yum, 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 yum. I may make a longer YouTube version if you need more explaining. Let me know in the comments. I made these vegan chitlins that I've been putting off for 3 years. I've seen them in my group made various ways. And these are people's memories. But every time they go up in a group, people look like this. So that's why I didn't really want to do it myself. But I've made soybean curd recipes out of everything. And I finally need to go ahead and make what my husband wanted, which was some vegan chitlins. So I used the thin bean curd sheets. And because I'm a texture girl, I also used the thicker bean curd sheets. And then I also shredded up some king oyster mushrooms. I just wanted that texture. I don't know if that's in the chitlins original or not, because I didn't eat them as a child, but I wanted the texture. I added some peppers, some onions, and some garlic, sauteed in avocado oil, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, a little hot sauce, about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. That's really going to give it that chitlins taste, what my husband says. I use some mushroom seasoning and also some smoked torilla yeast, which gives it that hammy, porky flavor. And I use hot sauce as well, and about a cup and a half of water, some ground thyme, some ground bay leaves, and I let that simmer. And then I started adding in my mushrooms and my soybean curd sheets, which you can get at the Asian market, by the way. All of those things you can get from the Asian market. I tossed that around and I let it simmer on low for about an hour and a half till it was nice and soft. My husband liked it. Add a little bit more hot. These vegan barbecue wings are so yummy. I've made them already twice this week, and let me tell you, they are delicious. But I'm also going to tell you that if you don't eat soy, this is your invitation to go on and walk off the video. This ain't for you. Just go on away. I use soybean sheets here, or soybean skin that I cut into about 4-inch wide strips. I put it inside of mushroom bath broth and let that boil for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then I drained it and I let it cool. And then I took some king oyster mushroom sticks that I cut, put a little olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, prick them with a fork, and then wrap my soybean skin around each one. So that makes my little wing. And you just keep wrapping and wrapping until you get the desired wing. Now take your favorite barbecue sauce. You can make your own. You can get it in a jar, whatever you want to do. And slather on your barbecue sauce every 15 minutes. Put it in the oven. Bring it back out. Slather. Make sure you also turn it over so you don't have one white side and one barbecue side. You want to get all sides. Again, keep slathering until it's all nice and caramelized the way that you want. For the last few minutes, I also put it on broil so I get that a little bit of extra caramelization. And these things were so good. I lived a lot of different places and I travel a lot. And along the way, I'm always finding a dish that I love. This dish here, I used to eat in Atlanta all the time. Soy Skin Salad, right? It's made of yuba, soy skins, soybean curds, whatever you want to call it. I would take that, put it inside of mushroom seasoning, and let it drain out because it's going to be nice and flavorful there. And then I made a dressing to go over top of it. And I'll put this, tell you what I use in the dressing in the caption. The point is, this is the dish that first made me want to make vegan chitlins. Because every time we would go to this restaurant called Tasty China and get this dish, my husband would say, this reminds me of chitlins. So this is what made me want to make chitlins. Last night, I just went on and made the cold salad the way I originally had it. It was delicious. And if you want to be wild, have something really authentically Asian. This is an authentically Szechuan Asian. You will love this. Try this. I made the crispiest, crunchiest vegan fried chicken that I've had in a long time. It was so crispy and crunchy. And I made it from dehydrated bean curd sheets, the ones that you find at the Asian market. I took a little better than bouillon, no chicken, and I dissolved it in water. And then I rehydrated my soybean sheets for about a half an hour until they were nice and soft like this. I cut them into pieces. Then I put them into a seasoned wet batter and a seasoned dry batter. And they made the most crispy and crunchy vegan fried chicken pieces. And I put a little buffalo sauce and a little blue cheese sauce. It was delicious.